9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hi, I'm live. Good afternoon. This is Cynthia here from Sabah, Malaysia. It's day 5 of my 10 days Go Live journey. I would like to say thank you very much for all of you who are attending live now or will be watching my replay later any time of the day which is convenient to you. Today is Monday, and I would like to say happy Monday to all of you. Yeah. My time here now is 2 p.m. So instead of having a 9:30 p.m. Session, which I normally does, but today because my guest is from UK, so she is living in the UK at the other side of the world. For her to come in at 9:30 p.m. will be a little bit too early for her. So we have scheduled another day, another time, sorry. So which is today now at this hour, 2 p.m. my time, and for her it's actually 7 a.m. in the morning. It's actually quite early also, but thank you so much for her to come in. Without further ado, I will bring in Nora. She is a Sabahan, just like me, living in just like me, but then she has been living in the UK for 18 years. So I'll bring her in and let her share her story and also her journey in this digital business. Let's welcome my guest. Hi, Nora.
Hey, good morning from here in the
Yes, good morning
UK.
to you. Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. Thank you for accepting my invitation, actually. How are
No
you, Nora?
worries at all.
Yes. How's the weather over in UK?
It's very sunny actually. It's
Uh-huh.
considering it's been very wet, cold,
Mm.
still cold as I'm wearing this jumper. Still cold.
Uh-huh.
Finally spring has sprung.
Ah,
The
okay.
clock changed yesterday, which I
Uh-huh.
didn't realize. um, I didn't realize it was clock change. I thought it was next week, but apparently it's yesterday.
Mm.
So in my
Mm.
wall clock, still 1 hour,
Ahead.
um, different than
Difference. Uh-huh.
my phone, and my laptop was like ahead of the
Uh-huh.
1 hour before. It's quite
Mm-hmm.
confusing, and I've been living in the UK for so long now, and I keep forgetting this kind of small things. So yeah, it changed yesterday. So yeah, meaning when it changed means it's more the longest daylight.
Ah, okay. I
So
see.
yesterday, 8 o'clock in the night, it's so bright.
Okay.
So
You're in
yeah.
the UK for 18 years, right? You were saying? I remember.
I've been living in the UK for 13 years,
Oh,
coming to
13.
14 years. Yes.
Ah, okay, okay. My
Yes.
mistake. I thought it was 18.
No, not yet. Uh,
Okay. All right. Okay, shall we start our interview then?
yeah,
I guess,
sure.
yes.
Bring it on.
Yes. The first question that I'm going to ask you would be, what was your pain and struggles before you start this online business? Perhaps you can tell us your story, I guess.
Yeah, sure. Good
Mm.
morning, good afternoon, good evening. Before I, answer these questions, let me
Yes.
introduce myself.
Yes, yes,
Thank you,
please.
first of all, for inviting me. My name is Nora Gower. I'm originally from Malaysia, but live here in the UK for 13, nearly 14 years. I'm married. I have two beautiful girls, and me and my husband running a Malaysian cafe here in Wales, in the UK. Now, so many people asking me, I mean, so many people, even Sabahan among ourselves, UK, which part of the UK you're from? So,
Yes.
United Kingdom has four actually place. Number one
Mm-hmm.
is England, and then Wales, Scotland, and Northern Ireland. So
Mm.
I based in Wales.
Mm. Okay.
It's a huge place.
Uh-huh.
So for me to drive to London is about 6 hours.
Ah,
That's
okay.
how far Wales to England.
Ah, all
So
right.
anyway, back to my background.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I'm originally from Malaysia. Live here in the UK for nearly 14 years.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my husband running Malaysian cafe. I'm a chef, and I've
Mm-hmm.
been
Okay.
running this cafe for nearly 6 years. It's going to be 6 years this September. So Yes, that's
Mm,
what I've been doing. So the reason why I started this digital business, it's all started when during pandemic,
mm,
it was locked down 3 years ago. When the government announced pubs and restaurant or takeaway close, and we were one of them. Our cafe was, shut down for
I see.
nearly 4 months actually.
Okay.
So, and then kids was home.
Mm-hmm,
Obviously, we have to do homeschooling
mm-hmm,
online.
mm-hmm.
And to be honest, it was because we were working so hard. And during the lockdown, we kind of like enjoying being ourselves, spending time together, stuck at
Yes.
home for 1 month. Yeah.
Mm-hmm,
But then when the second month came and third month, and we start thinking, oh no, no money coming in, and all the news kept
mm,
going about coronavirus and all that stuff. And then I actually start panicking, what we're gonna do. um, so while I was scrolling down a newsfeed on Facebook, I saw
mm,
this lady talking about how to start your own digital business whenever you are home,
mm,
even you are still working, or even you are on holiday or traveling or on the go,
mm,
you
mm.
able to earn. So I was so
Yes.
curious, and
Mm,
I clicked the link, and she messaged me, and then we kind of like chatted because she live here in the UK. She's from the
mm.
Philippines, and she called me right away, and then we chat.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
after 1 month, after 1 month, done my research about this business, see whether it's legit, or
Okay.
because any businesses, I believe in Malaysia, you have to pay taxes when you do business. Yeah,
Exactly. Yes.
here in the UK, we have to pay tax
Mm,
um, when you run a business. So yes, it's legit. We have to
mm,
register our business, and I'm paying tax for this business.
mm,
Yeah, so it's really it. I mean, being in living in the UK is not cheap. It's so
mm,
expensive. Um,
mm,
Even I'm running a business now, a traditional business. It's
mm.
not easy. Our struggle was finding the right staff.
Exactly.
People are so lazy these days to work. Unbelievable.
Yes.
Um, People will start saying, "Oh, sorry, I can't work this weekend."
Mm.
They will give you all sorts of
So,
excuses. They don't
yes.
have the commitment or courage to work anymore.
Mm, mm,
People these days. So me and my husband wanted to expand our kitchen to from small to a bigger premises, but we
mm,
realized the bigger premises, our kitchen will be more struggle, more
mm,
stress, more problem, like
mm,
finding the right stuff, for example. And then you know when you run a business here in the UK, you have to pay a big amount of business rate.
mm.
On top of that, more bills to pay,
Ah,
staff, gas, electricity, and knowing nowadays everything has gone up.
yes.
It's gonna. I think when you run a traditional business, it's more. I have to say it's more stress than
Mm,
compared to this running online business.
yes.
Because online business, you don't have to pay rent.
Yes.
You don't need a
There's no overhead, right?
no overhead, no inventory.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
When you run a traditional business, I have to, of course, you have to pay the rent, you have to pay all the bills and
Mm,
stuff, and then stock.
mm,
Uh,
yes.
Something happened to that building, the way you're renting, what will
Mm.
happen then? You know,
You have to
it's
buy insurance and all that.
yes, but
Mm.
online is always there. As long
Yes,
as
true.
we have internet, whenever we
Yeah.
are. I mean, I just came back from holiday 2 weeks ago.
Mm.
I was in KK 2 weeks ago.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah, I can take the business with me as long as there's internet. So it's yeah,
Exactly.
that's why
Yes.
I saw the potential when I
Mm.
saw the
Mm.
compensation plan, the business plan that I've
Mm.
been offered to the
Mm.
company. So yeah, here I
Mm.
am sharing
Yeah.
with all of you my journey.
Yes. That's great. It's so great, right? Because I mean, like you said, for those of us who have already ever run a business traditionally, and if you compare it now with this online, it's definitely a huge difference. And it's
If
the advantage.
I yes, if
Yeah.
I wished I found this business 6 years
Mm,
ago. Back then,
yes.
6 years ago, my kids were still little, you know.
Mm,
The
mm,
eldest one is 13 now, and the second is 10, coming to
mm,
11.
mm,
If I found this business 6 years ago,
mm,
I definitely,
mm,
definitely, definitely will
mm,
do this business. I mean, I will be able to do whatever activities in school with my kids,
mm, mm,
swimming or football, all the sports with them. But
mm,
now
mm.
what I do is just work, cook,
Yeah, true,
work,
true.
run the business, and I come
Mm,
back home. And then sometimes we used to work in the evenings. We used to do a catering. I used to be hired to people houses to cook
oh, okay.
party and stuff
Oh,
like that. And it's so
uh-huh.
tiring, you know. Come
Yeah,
back home
true.
and kids already ready for bed, and I'll be smelling curry all over me, and I have to have a shower just before I hug them. You know, it was
Exactly.
yeah, it's really I work really hard, and
Mm,
I realize life is not all about work.
yeah, true.
So when I've been running this business, digital business, for two
Mm,
years now, and
mm,
compared to traditional business and digital business, I
mm.
prefer online business because look, I'm upstairs. I just came down on
Yeah,
Cynthia was
true.
Nora, shall we do a live interview? Yeah, of course you can. It's school run, 7 o'clock here in the
Yes.
UK. I just quickly change, put my jumper on, and I'm online.
Yeah, true, true.
Sharing,
Exactly. That's the
yeah,
flexibility of this business,
yes,
right?
absolutely.
Mm,
So,
yeah,
yeah.
true, true. So I guess you have already answered why did you choose to have this online
Yeah.
business? What was your biggest results? And change happened since you started this online business.
The biggest result is I achieved my
Hmm.
milestone last
Hmm.
December. That's number
Okay.
one.
Yep.
Um, Actually, the biggest result for me,
Hmm.
overall, it's not just the milestones, but I overcome my fear
Yes.
of scared of talking to people. I'm actually not talking to people outside.
Uh-huh.
I'm really bubbly type of person when I see people outside the world, but
Okay.
I'm talking about anxiety of talking in front of the camera.
Mhm.
Although a few times I've been on TV here in Wales, but I'm still scared of talking. I'm scared what I'm gonna say. I used to have
Uh,
a script next to me, not anymore
mm,
because over the years I've been practicing talking in front of like this live interview, and it's actually helped me to boost my confidence. It's helped me
yes.
to finding out who I am,
Mm,
inspiring people,
yes.
helping each other, and helping. I have the feelings where not just the feelings, but I have the courage to help another person who
Yes.
have
Exactly.
eagerness to improve their life, but
Mm,
person have no idea where to start.
yeah.
So
Exactly.
I'm there to help that person.
Mm,
I'm able
yes.
to help, and then we
Yes.
all helping each other. That's
Definitely.
what I found.
Mm,
This business have
mm,
helped me to do that kind of kindness, because
yeah.
not many people want to help you
Yeah.
when you
True.
when
True.
you're in
It
the
is.
downfall. For example,
Yes.
when you
Mm,
are having a struggle in your life, in reality, nobody
mm-hmm.
would help you. Who
Yeah.
would
True.
help you in reality?
Yes.
But in this
Mm,
business, people are helping each other,
yeah.
helping in terms of not just, I'm not talking about helping in terms of money, I'm talking
Mm,
about helping, giving you encouragement, positivity.
yes.
Um,
And just being there to support,
yes,
right?
the
Yeah.
support is
Exactly.
always there, and of course the community. I gain lots of um, friendship as well. And I
Mm, yeah.
found all the Sabahan children doing this business as
Yes.
well. It's amazing. 2 years ago when I started, I thought I'm the only one. I was like,
Yeah.
is there any Sabahan? Is there any Malaysian doing this business in the
Same
UK?
as me. When I started, I was also thinking, oh my God, am I the
Yes,
only
because
one?
business is global. So I was thinking, there's one 2 years ago, Amy, one of
Uh-huh.
our friend who doing this business as well, and
Uh-huh.
she was my ex. college, not college, a schoolmate, but she
Ah,
lived in Australia. So we did a live interview as well, and I was so happy to see her. No, so I'm not the only one. And now Cynthia,
yes.
and then there's another person, and there's another person, which is, it's great. We are global.
Yeah, true,
So
true.
yeah,
And even though we are not living in the same place, right? But we get to
exactly.
connect so easily, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's true. This is the beauty of, online business where, you
Oh
just,
yeah. It's
yeah, it's
global.
just, yeah, true, true, exactly. So what about in terms of you personally as has it changed anything in your life after you joined this business?
Oh yeah.
Mm,
Huge. You
huge,
know,
yeah.
um, I'm running Nora's Kitchen, and Nora's Kitchen has been nearly 6 years, like I mentioned
Mm,
before. I
mm,
don't really promote Nora's Kitchen on social media before because
mm.
I didn't know how and what to
Uh-huh.
do. But
Yep.
since I've been doing digital business, because we have given a training, right? How
Yes.
to do YouTube, how to do Google, how to do Facebook, how to do
Mm.
LinkedIn, how to do TikTok, you name it, all the platforms, social media.
Yes,
So
yes.
I'm using the training, exactly the training for Nora's Kitchen as well. I'm using it as,
That's great.
a platform how to promote on social
Uh,
media. So I also found out that there are people who doing exactly the same the training, but we have
mm-hmm.
to pay. But
Mm,
I
yes,
don't have to
yes.
pay
True.
learning how to do LinkedIn, learning how to do Facebook, Instagram,
Mm,
all that is
mm,
free for us
yes.
because we are doing this business. So,
Yeah.
in a way, I'm so blessed and thankful that I found this business because not just earning, but I've learned something else as well as how to
Yes.
promote Nora's Kitchen on social media.
Mm,
So, yeah,
yeah.
I always tell people like, we are very skeptical about little things when you mention online.
Mm,
Of course, I'm one of them. I'm very skeptical. Like
me too, me too. I guess
when
everybody
someone
are.
mentioned,
Yes.
hey, look at this online, blah 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 blah.
Mm,
I will be, no, no, thank you. But for some reason, this
mm-hmm.
digital business makes me feel curious at first. What is it all about? And when I
Yes.
learned, it took me a month to learn to
Mm-hmm.
do lots of research, and then
Mm,
I found out that it's not scam. It's legit. It's not even MLM. Not even pyramid scheme.
yes.
So many people say, oh, is it pyramid scheme? Do you have to recruit? No, we do not have to recruit.
Yes.
That's one thing that I like the business. We don't need to
Mm,
recruit. We don't need to
yes.
sell the products. No
Exactly.
inventory.
Mm-hmm.
I I used to be in approach, and I used to actually was involved in MLM before and sell
Mm,
products, beauty products.
mm,
It's so hard. You have to use the beauty products all the time and then tell people what
mm.
kind of products
The
you use.
benefits of it, right?
Yes, and you have to buy lots of stocks and you put in the house, and
Yes, yes.
you have to approach people. But in
Yeah,
this business,
exactly.
you don't need to bug friends and family. You do
Exactly.
attraction marketing. So it's I've learned so much. I'm loving it. I love it. I've learned about attraction marketing. I love
Uh-huh.
about how to approach people in
Uh-huh.
different way,
Uh-huh.
not
Yes.
pushing or not recruiting. We don't recruit anyway.
Yep.
What I like the most about the business is that we don't sell the products, and there's no inventory and lots of
Mm.
benefits. But one of it, of course, if anything happened to me, I can pass this business to my husband or my kids
Yes.
in the
Kids,
future.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
True.
So,
Yes.
like Nora's Kitchen, I can't pass
Mm.
on to them because they
Yeah,
probably
true,
won't
true.
like it. They
Yeah.
probably want to do something else, career,
Yeah, exactly.
premise,
Especially kids nowadays, right? Yeah.
premises, and
Mm.
North Kitchen is not going to be there.
Yeah.
But this business is going to be there forever, as
Yeah.
long as I mean the company has been 50 years, so it's very
Mm.
solid and
Mm.
established, and yeah.
Mm. That's
So
good.
yeah,
Yes, that's the beauty of this, right?
yeah,
We
lots
could,
lots
I
of
totally agree with
yeah,
what
I
you said.
can go on forever, talk forever about the benefits of this business, but that's one of those that I like the most. Oh, and of course, the flexibility,
Mm.
doable while I'm
Yeah.
cooking. the
Yes,
business is
yes.
running at the background. It's we're using automation system, which is all been done for us. All we have to do is plugged in,
Mm-hmm.
and of
Yeah.
course learn at first and how to do it,
Mm,
and that's
mm.
it.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Nora.
No
Thank you so much.
worries. I mean,
Yes.
I'm sure people will curious, right? That what we
Yeah,
do. I mean, I have so many friends on
definitely.
Facebook, what we do,
Yes.
and
Mm,
what is digital all about? All you have to
mm,
do is first, like what all of us did, we registered to our website, and
mm-hmm.
whoever that person introduced to you this business, just register. I mean,
Mm,
it's free registration anyway,
mm,
and just
yes.
watch the webinar.
Yeah.
It's 90 minutes webinar. Just
Mm.
have to have a coffee next to you, or make yourself comfortable. Watch
Mm-hmm.
90 minutes webinar replay, or you can even actually watch the live. We were both live, doing live
Yes.
webinar the other day. It was great.
Mm.
Just watch and then go from there.
Yes,
If you
yes.
didn't like it, so
Mm.
all right. If you like it, then go ahead.
Yeah, true.
Nothing to lose. Nothing to lose.
Yes. Nora, okay, before we end this, I would like you to maybe, give your word of advice to our
Yeah.
audience,
Yeah. Sure.
Yes.
My piece of advice: find out the business. I mean, if I can do it, if Cynthia can do it, everyone can do it. I run traditional business, cafe, and running a cafe is not easy. It's
Mm,
tiring, and I'm a chef, so I'm the one running the show.
mm-hmm.
So if I quit, no money,
Yes,
right?
exactly.
If I'm something happened to me, if I'm ill or anything happened, what will happen? So
Yes.
that the reason why I'm doing this digital business is for my side hustle, my plan
Mm,
B. If anything
mm,
happened to Noah's Kitchen, at least I have a plan B,
yes.
ready for me, and also of course for my golden um, uh,
Retirement, yes.
retirement plan.
Yes.
Because there's so many people out there. I want to retire when I'm 56. I want to retire when
Mm,
I mean, in Malaysia, what age you allowed to retire? 56? Is it
55, 60
56?
for men, I guess. Yeah.
So
Mm.
do you want to work until that age?
Definitely no.
Exactly. Even my own family, they still work until
Yes.
that age, and when they reach 56 and they retire, and they still want to
Yes.
work.
Yes, yes.
They still want
Mm,
to do something. So
mm,
this is why from what I see, Malaysian mentality. I mean, all of the whole world
mm,
mentality, but specifically Malaysian people,
mm,
when they reach 56, right, I'm gonna retire.
mm,
But in the UK, it's 60, 66, something like
mm,
that.
mm,
When you reach that age, so many people, they haven't planned what they're going to do, and
mm.
retirement, are you going to just sit down in the
Yes.
house and not doing nothing? Your
Mm.
brain need to keep going, stimulated,
Yeah,
so that
true.
you keep your time busy, and you know when, like my father used to say, when you
Mm.
stop working,
Yeah.
you mean you
Everything
die.
stops. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. You
Everything stops.
so you might as well plan now
Yes.
doing something for your retirement, so that
Mm.
you don't have to think, "Oh God,
What
kalau
happens after
in
that? Yeah.
bahasa kalau
Ah,
di Sabah kita cakap, oh nanti saya apa tuh, eee, nanti saya mau kerja di kedai,
ah,
di kedai kah, di supermarket kah, apalah guna
ah,
mau retire
yeah.
kalau masih bekerja yang begitu, kan?
Yeah, betul.
Might as
Yes.
well work something yang like this, not just earning, but you also
Mm.
do help people as well to being successful. Isn't that
True.
rewarding? Do you know what I
Yes.
mean? So
Yes.
do you research? If you think this business is for you, then
Mm. Yeah.
amazing. If not, then
True.
tidak apa, no
Yeah, true.
obligation. Yeah.
Yes.
But like me, people
Uh-huh.
always ask me, I always get this question, you already run the business. Why you still want this digital business? You know, what tidak cukupkah? Nora's Kitchen tidak cukup makan. It's not
Uh,
that, It's
yeah,
not because
true.
tidak cukup makan. It's
Mm.
because I want it. I want to have a
Yes.
plan B,
Yeah, definitely.
because the lockdown, the coronavirus is such a
Mm.
big wake up call for us.
Yes,
If I
definitely.
didn't plan anything, panicking ba? It's
Yeah,
very expensive.
true,
You know,
true. It
you
is.
bill, bayar, bayar, bayar. All I do here is work, 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 bayar, bill, bayar.
Mm,
So if I
yes.
didn't plan anything, what will
Mm,
happen? I
yeah.
already start panicking or should I? Alam,
Mm,
apalah mau buat ni? Tidak duit masuk. You know, when my kitchen was closed for 4 months, and then they keep lockdown, like lockdown, lockdown for the whole
mm,
20 and 21. So I
mm.
mean, UK was like that. I bet Malaysia as well like
It's
that.
the same. Yes, it's the same.
The same. And look what happened. Look, guys,
Yes.
look what happened around the world. That so
Mm.
many big companies closed down.
Close down.
Even
True.
bank itself, they do not want to have a premises because
Mm.
everything going digital.
Yes.
Even take away tapao these days also take
Mm.
digital. Just click apps, tapao,
Mm.
order,
Yes.
deliver to your house. So
True.
in future, I know I'm really sad to say this, but it's in future. I think the world is turning into everything digital. It's so sad.
Yes.
Even
Yes.
banking application, more apply
Yes.
whatever loan or whatever,
Mm.
it's all online
Oh,
nowadays. You don't
yes.
have to
True.
barbaris. Here in
Yes.
the UK, you don't have to queue. It's all
Yeah. True.
online already. I don't
Yeah.
know about in Malaysia, but I think
Starting already.
yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
it's even now. This is the. I remember when I was involved with MLM before,
Mm.
I have to drive all the way from my house to this place to go for a seminar, invite
Mm.
people, doing
Mm.
the presentation, and talk to people
Mm.
how good this blah 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 business. I have to go there and drive, but now you don't have to. It's everything
Yes.
digital. All
Digital.
we do
Yes.
is use the social media. That's all. We just
Exactly.
learn and earn.
Yeah.
First,
True.
you learn and then you earn.
Yeah. That's right. Thank you so much, Laura. Nora, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time, actually.
You're
Okay.
welcome.
All right, viewers. I hope you all have a great insights from what Nora shared today. She is definitely someone that has actually been through this journey for quite some time already, and she's sharing from her experience. So I hope you all pick up something. And yeah, so I'll see you all again tomorrow night with my another special guest from Hong Kong. That's Pascal. And tomorrow night will be at 9:30 Malaysia time. Yep. So I'll see you again. Thank you very much for
Thank
signing
you,
in and coming.
guys.
Yes. Thank you, Laura.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.